guys, how are you? Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna be showing you my April favorites. I have here products that are new to me and other products that I've had in my collection for a while and that I've been using, and that without realizing it, they have become favorites and products that I tend to go for on the daily. So if you want to see my favorites from April, then just keep on watching. You guys, if you want to see how I created this look, I know the foundation is a little bit darker because it's a foundation that I'm trying to use up and that it's not my bright shade. This makeup look, it's gonna be going up the day before Mother's Day or 2 days before Mother's Day, because this is actually a Mother's Day tutorial using all drugstore products and also using my caviar sticks only for my eyeshadow, my Laura Mercier caviar sticks. So stay tuned for that. If you hit the little bell, you will get notifications every time I upload a video. So let's just go into the favorites because I have a lot to show you. So one favorite for my makeup artistry kit. These I want to just get out of the way. You guys know that I don't truly wear eyelashes, but when I do wear them, I have a few velour lashes, a pair of lashes when I have a huge event. But for my clients, they love a lashy look, but they want something that is not heavy on the eyes. And for me, the Kiss lashes are my favorite. But I found, now that I went to the US, I found this so wispy, and it has 5 pairs of the bestseller lashes. So this for me is just amazing because it comes with 5 different type of lashes. This one comes with Ritzy, Pompadour, number 11s, number 09, and number 01. And it gives me variety to take to my clients when I'm working as a makeup artist. So I wanted to show you, if you want lashes, grabbing a 5-pack like this one, which is about $8 to $10 depending on where you get it. It's really nice if you like switching up your look and just enhance your lashes without wearing heavy lashes. Another favorite that I have here is the foundation that I'm wearing today. This is the L'Oreal True Match. I've been wearing it for the past, I think, 10 days straight now, and I love it. I have this foundation on my Partners in Cream project pan. I just filmed the intro, so you will see that on the 10th of next month. But this foundation, I love it. I finished a lot of bottles. It looks super natural on the skin, but it covers everything you need to cover. It's easy to blend. It's just beautiful. The shade range is amazing. I will be purchasing my shade as soon as I finish this one and other foundations. You will see that on my upcoming makeup rehab, but I adore this foundation. I would highly recommend, if you're looking for a foundation from the drugstore, to just use this one, and you will see it in action when you see my Mother's Day tutorial. I have a few lip products here that I wanted to share with you guys. I wanted to put even more on this video, but I didn't want to go overboard. I went crazy buying lipsticks on my last trip, and I adore lipstick. So I'm gonna show you different ones. I have new ones and I have all these here. For my everyday look, I've been loving, here we still wear masks everywhere we go. I've been loving the Laura Mercier Red Velvet Lip Liner. So this one is on the drier side, and then what I do is I use it almost as a stain. It's this color right here, and I will line my lips with it and just use it as if I were coloring, just like a watercolor type of lip product, and then I will apply gloss on top. Any gloss will do, or just a lip balm, and it will not budge, and my lips will look red and bitten. I love this. I really like this. I've been using it, and you only need the tiniest amount. You don't even have to sharpen it to do that look. It's super easy to do, and it will make your lips look more alive and awake. On my Partners in Cream video, I think you will see me wearing this lip product, but this is the Mercier Au Natural Tinted Lip Oil. And this one I started to pull out because I've been seeing the 1998 or something, the new lipstick that Mercier released, and I've been wanting that so bad because everyone talks great about the formula. And I have, I think, 3 shades of the Mercier Tinted Lip Balms, and I think they're wonderful. So I decided to shop my stash for something that was from the same brand. I couldn't be more excited because this is just so beautiful, so glossy, but it has an opaque coverage. You can sheer it out if you apply a little bit with your finger. It's just stunning. I can even apply it on top of my lipstick, but I don't want to mess up my look. I'm in love with my matte look on my lips. So yeah, this is wonderful. I would highly recommend that if you have this, pull it back out. And if you prefer a glossy look, the Mercier Lip Tinted Oils, I bet they can just is your craving for glosses, because they're just amazing and their formula is just impeccable. For every day, I've been switching up my Le Rouge Perfecto in Perfect Pink for the Chantecaille lip tint in the shade Beach Rose. And oh my goodness, this is something that I carry on my purse every single day. It has only a hint of pink, but it's a warm pink. It's just so beautiful. It's the shade that you see right here. And anything and everything that will enhance the color of my lips, my natural color of my lips, I love. Those are my go-to products and the lip products that I actually finish. So yeah, this is the Chantecaille in the shade Beach Rose and I'm obsessed with it. You can get these on Nordstrom, look fantastic, and I don't know if Sephora carries it, but I think Beautylish also carries Chantecaille. JK Magic by Charlotte Tilbury has been a go-to. I love the scent of these lip products. I purchased a few nude lipsticks and this is definitely one of my favorites. I love the packaging. It's so luxury. It looks like magic and I'm a Harry Potter fan, so I love that, but I love the shade even more. You can see that nude pink, it's pretty light. You can darken it with a lip liner, but I love to use it on its own with a lip liner or just with a gloss on top. It just looks beautiful and the formula, it sort of passes over your lips, the creases of your lips, and it makes your lips look younger and fuller. And then I was in between choosing another one, either Cover Star from Charlotte Tilbury, which is also a new one in my collection, or Catwalking. And Catwalking, I chose it because it's the one from the two that I use on its own. And I find it to be different from JK Magic since this one looks more on the matte side, but it's still super comfortable on the lips and it has more of a warmth to it. So it reminds me of the Merit gloss that I showed you, but on a matte nude lipstick. And it's this shade right here. And it's a hint darker than JK Magic also. I talked about the lashes, but I didn't mention this one. These I bought for my makeup artistry kit and I've been loving it so much and it's super affordable, so I had to mention. This is the Super Stronghold Eyelash Adhesive in the shade Black and this is by Kiss and the same brand of the lashes that I showed you, and I love these. I actually purchased two for my makeup artistry kit and I've been obsessed with it. This is more affordable than the Duo one. It has a brush on applicator and for me that's the easiest way to apply glue to your lashes. It dries quickly and it doesn't let your eyelashes go anywhere. A non-makeup product that I've been obsessed with, this is the Flawless, I don't know the name of it, but this is one of those sort of razor style products that it's a hair removal tool and you turn it on and you can hear it. It will cut the hairs that are not in the right place from your eyebrows. And for me, this has been easy. I still need to pluck them from time to time if I have just little ones just coming out and that they look, make my brows look dirty. But this will do most of the job for me and it's super easy. You only use it in circular motions and I think this is wonderful. I got these, I think at a Kohl's or something. I will link it below, but I've been obsessed with it and you can even use it right here if you grow hair on your mustache or something, you can use it. It will cut the hair without any pain. Since I'm a new mom, I get under eye circles, dark circles, and I've been hating them a ton. But for that, I've been using my Laura Mercier Secret Camouflage. I have it in the shade number 3 and I mix two of these shades with my foundation sponge and then I apply it and this will make my under eyes look flawless. I love it and I love that it has a peachy side and a yellow side. I mix the two of them to color correct and conceal my dark circles and I've been just putting these on my everyday makeup bag just so that I have it with me. It's just perfection. It doesn't fail me, it doesn't look cakey and it will cover a pimple or it has the perfect consistency to cover everything. It reminds me a little bit of the NARS concealer that comes in a pot, the soft matte concealer. I don't know if this has been discontinued because I only found 3 shades on the Sephora website, but I will look it up on the Laura Mercier website and if they still have every shade, I will link it below. For eyeliner, this is already getting small. This is the Urban Decay Glide On Eye Pencil in the shade Whiskey. I love a warm brown eyeliner, and this is the perfect one. These Glide On 24/7 eye pencils are long lasting. I just love them. I still prefer the black Perversion over Zero, and I prefer the Rimmel one over Perversion, but the Whiskey one, I adore it. I know that it reminds me a ton of Costa Riche by MAC, but this is less oily than that one. For my cheeks, this is something that I've been loving to put on my everyday makeup bag. This is the Natasha Denona Love Cheek Duo, and this has a cream blush and a highlighter. I've been obsessed with it. I've been using only this part of the highlighter so that I have the rest of the hearts right here. And this blush I can apply with a brush, with my finger, or with a sponge. And I love the finish. I can make it super buildable and make my look super blushy, or I can have a light blush with it, and this will not budge. It's one of those creams that is a cream to powder formula in my opinion, and it's the easier type of formula to work with if you have oily skin. Another face product that I've been loving, this is the Charlotte Tilbury powder in the shade number 3 Dark. I think they changed the shades, so I think this will be number 4 now, and I love this as a bronzer. I bought this first for my kids, but I don't have that many clients that have a tan to deep skin tones, and I didn't want to waste it because I've had it for a few years now. So what I want to do is I want to keep using it as a bronzer. I know I recently bought the Charlotte Tilbury bronzer, and I can maybe do like a comparison video, half of my face with the powder and then half of my face with the actual Charlotte Tilbury bronzer. But these I've been loving so much. I'm not wearing it today, but I've been wearing it a ton. You can see that it already shows progress in the pan. And I love that they now have a bigger range of shades. They could expand it even more, but this is a flawless powder. It never gets cakey on the face, and you can even use it as a bronzer. Dior Rosy Glow. I've been loving this just to finish my makeup look. For example, today, I'm gonna apply it on camera. For example, today, I'm just gonna use this on the apples of my cheeks, just a little bit. This is with the Wayne Goss. This was a holiday brush, and I just grab a little bit on the brush, tap off the excess, and smile. And I don't know if you can see that, but this pulls everything together. I've been loving just applying these to mesh my look together, or just make my overall look of makeup work for me. So yeah, this is the Dior Rosy Glow, and it has been a favorite. I've been applying it almost every single day. And then the palettes that I have here, I have 5 eyeshadow palettes, but I have one that is super old that I've been using a ton, and then I have a few newer ones that I haven't used a ton, but I've been just loving a lot. So this is the one that I've been using the most. I've been into matte eyeshadow. This has everything I need, and it also has a few shimmers that I can use on my everyday makeup routine. This is a Tartelette in Bloom by Tarte. I don't know if they still make this eyeshadow palette, but everything I will link below. And I recently hit pan on Funny Girl, which is the gold, light gold that it has right here. And I already had pan in 2 shades, but I've been loving this a ton. I have this on my everyday makeup bag, and it has a black, a brown, it's buildable. It's not easy to mess up with this eyeshadow palette. And I love it. I love the scent that it has. I love the colors that are more on the cool tone side, but you can also have a little bit of warmth with it. I've been obsessed with this palette. It's something that if you are into makeup, but you don't like a heavy eye look, this can work for you. And then if you want to build it to have a smoky eye, you can also do it with this palette. This next one I got as a gift, I think it was last year, and this is the Orgy palette by Jeffree Star. I don't like the art on the palette or the names of the shades, but I've been picking this up either to take on every single job that I do as a makeup artist, or to complement every look that I do. I love the pigmentation of these eyeshadows. I know, guys, that a lot of people get upset for mentioning these brands, but I have to mention it if I've been using it, and I don't even follow him, but I've been loving this eyeshadow formula. And I love all the transition shades that I get right here, all the different colors of brown. It seems boring, but it's actually not boring, and it's super pigmented. I have pan in the shade Safe Sex, but I use the black a lot, the browns. I use all of these transitions, and I just love this palette. I love the light shades, the different tones of light with yellow, with more white, with a hint of pink. I just think this palette is perfection if you're a makeup artist, or if you like everyday matte looks. This is just flawless in my opinion. This one, on the same note, I've been loving. This is the Transition palette by Dominique Cosmetics. If you want me to do a full face with this one, because this palette, you're supposed to be able to use every powder that it comes in it on your entire face. Brows, eyes, blush, bronzer, and everything. It comes with 15 eyeshadows. The pans are huge and you can use them any way you want. So if you want to see a look with me using only this palette, a full face of this palette, let me know. I haven't done it, but I've used the palette overall in the same capacity that I use the one from Jeffree Star. This one has more blushy tones than that one, but it's just so beautiful matte. It's a complementary palette to any other palette that I use. It has a black, it has transitions. I just adore it. I always wanted for Anastasia to come up with a transition palette that would have like a black, a white, and then all the colors of transition that you could use. And she has never come up with a palette like that. She keeps coming up with the Norvina palettes that are not my jam, except for the original Norvina. Yeah, this palette has been great for me. I've been loving it. This is by far my favorite Dominique Cosmetics palette that I've owned. I have the lemonade one and the latte one, and this is my favorite so far. And I love that it has a big mirror and it says keep life simple, and she always writes like a little note on her makeup, and I just love her. I think she's one of the best YouTubers out there, and that she's one of those people that is probably actually as lovely in person as you see on her YouTube channel. And then for the two new releases, the Natasha Denona Pastel Palette, I bought a lot of Natasha Denona eyeshadows, but the Pastel Palette has my heart. I haven't created a bunch of looks using it, but I will have soon Euphoria but make it wearable using this one. And I just love this eyeshadow palette. I want to create a look with the green, but I've used Bora, Airy, Feather, Limoncello, Illusion a lot. I need to play with it more, but I've been just inspired by this palette. And you guys know that if I wear colors, I always tend to go for pastel colors. They're my favorite for pop of colors or just as a one-stop shop all over my eyelid, all over my lower lash line, and then I settle it with a black liner and mascara and I'm good to go. This is one of those palettes that will help me or just make me excited to wear color. And then last but not least, this is the Patrick Major Dimension number 2. I prefer the color scheme of the number 1 in a way, but I prefer the formula of the number 2. It's an easier formula to pick up on a brush, but I could show you both of them because I love them. I love the number 1. The color scheme for me is flawless for bridal makeup. This one too, but the other one calls my name even more. I love the cream eyeshadows. I think they can create a beautiful smoky eye on their own or as a base for any of these eyeshadows. The eyeshadows perform amazingly on top of the cream bases, so I couldn't recommend these eyeshadow palettes enough. They have a learning curve to them more than anything the first one, because the glitters or the shimmers are harder to pick up with a brush. They work great with fingers, but they are harder to pick up with a brush, and they do not go evenly on the eyes with a brush. You need to use your fingers to apply them. That has been my experience. If you don't mind that, they are amazing, and the mattes, they blend beautifully. So yeah, I've been loving the Patrick eyeshadows. That's it for my favorites today, you guys. I have an extra favorite, but I can't show it to you, so I will link it below. I bought the Glam Core lights, the multimedia Glam Core lights for my makeup artistry, just to take with me. They come in a bag, but I've been using them to film on top of my ring lights, and I love them. I think they're super easy to work with. They're easy to carry. I will leave a picture right here so that you guys can see it. You can move around the lights. They don't get hot, so you can grab them as soon as you finish a job and pack them. And also they come with protectors. They come with a remote. They change from cool to warm to neutral. It's just a perfect set of lights if you are a makeup artist like me. So that's it, you guys. That's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed my favorites. Stay tuned for this look. And as an emoji today, let's just do something related to one of the shades from this Patrick Eyeshadow Palette, the shade Romance or Adore. Put an emoji that has something to do with any of those two names. And that's it, you guys. Stay tuned for more videos. I love you, and I guess I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.